Good afternoon, my fellow nerds. I kind of like the whole, greeting thing with the whole fellow nerds bit. Let's see, I'm currently outside of Chicago. Not a big fan of Chicago. I'm going to just say that right off the bat. A lot of construction going on, a lot of traffic delays, and people are just assholes in general. Like I've met lots of people from Chicago, and they all have three things in common. One, they're from Chicago. Two, they're all assholes. Three, they're living anywhere except Chicago. So, kind of wonder if there's like a test you have to take like before you're born. You can only be so much of an asshole to be born in Chicago, But that's neither here nor there. And if you've watched so far, you know that's not why you're here. Alright, so last time we left off with North Dakota. So we're going to try to get through the M. Yeah. We already got through the M's. Let's see. We're going to try to get through the... We're going to try to get... we're going to probably stop at the S's. Well, no. Actually, no. We can get to the T's. We can get to the T's today. Alright, so Ohio. That's the first one for today. I can't think of a show that takes place in Ohio. Even though it does have a lot of potential. It really does. Actually, a book series that takes place in Ohio. I don't know if it's like a real place in Ohio or if it's fictional. It's the Air series, the Air Chronicles, by I think it's Cassandra Chima. Hold on. I know. I need to have like I need to be better prepared. But it's like you never really expect to try to remember a name, and it's kind of an unusual name. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I know it was on like this side of the page. Probably, if I remember. There we go. The Air Chronicles by Cinda Williams Chima. Alright, so check that out. That takes place in Ohio. For the most part. They do travel around a little bit, but for the most part, the main base is in Ohio. So check that out. Alright, but anyway, you've got Columbus, the capital. And then you've also got Toledo, Akron, Canton, Youngstown, Springfield. A lot of Springfields. Like I think every state has a Springfield that you can just put a show in. Kind of feel sorry for Toledo. Toledo really gets overlooked. I just remember, Toledo constantly being mentioned in MASH because that's where Klinger was from. Oh, and Cincinnati. Cincinnati always gets ignored, And then Cleveland. Did I already say... No, I did not say Cleveland yet. So Cleveland. Yeah. So, I mean, like, a lot of big cities in Ohio, like, it is probably, like, per capita, the state with, like, the most big cities, Because it's got a lot of them. Oklahoma. Great setting for a Western, as always. Saving Grace. That took place in Oklahoma City. And then, what else? I actually thought about this earlier. Watchmen. That fucking dumbass show that HBO Max, that's on HBO Max. Oh my god, that was horrible. Oh, that was so disappointing. I was looking forward to that. And then I made the mistake of watching it. Yeah. Alright, anyway, so you got Oklahoma City. Real creative with the name there. Then you got Tulsa, where the Watchmen show took place. Like, if you guys want to redo that, go ahead. You can even keep it in Tulsa. Norman, Edmond, Lawton, Muskogee. So, you got some good stuff there. Like I said, you can also do a Western. Also, kind of a Native American show, as always, for all these shows, for all these states, you can do Native American. Oregon. Ooh, Grimm. That took place in Portland. I loved Grimm. Grimm was a great show. Kind of died off in quality the last couple of seasons, but I still loved it. Anyway, you've got Salem, the state capital, and then you got I already mentioned Portland, and then you've got Eugene. Is there any other? No, there's no mini. How are there no mini maps? Like, that's all the mini maps there are. Yeah, I think that's all the mini maps there are. Kind of weird. And let's see. I'm trying to think see if there's any other, because it's like Oregon's kind of a big state. I mean, you got some. It seems like there just should be more options than that. But yeah, Medford. That looks like it's a place that might have a good population to put for something. I already said Eugene, Salem. Yeah, I mean, and I can't tell. It looks like I can't tell if Vancouver is in the United States or not. It looks like it's right there on the Canadian, right there on the Washington border. So, but Portland is definitely a good city to put stuff in. So it's really kind of hard to tell, like, where. So, and then I don't really know what other kind of shows you could put in Oregon. You know, you can always do a Lois and Clark show. The Explorers, not Superman. The Explorers, Lois and Clark. Alright, so next up is Pennsylvania. Cold Case. That took place in Philadelphia. Philly might have a couple more shows, but Cold Case is the only one that really kind of springs to mind when I think when I'm trying to think. You can always do like a Revolutionary War era, or Founding Fathers, or pre-colonial show based in Pennsylvania. I think that'd be kind of cool. Did M. Night Shyamalan have a movie in Pennsylvania? I know he does a lot of stuff in Philadelphia. I can't think. But, yeah. So you got Harrisburg, the capital. Erie, Altoona, Johnstown, States College, Gettysburg. That'd be a good show right there. A good Civil War show. York. And you got, let's see. Lancaster, Reading, I already said Harrisburg, Allentown, Scranton. So I mean, you got some options up in Pennsylvania, you know, and you can cover different historical eras. So, all right, and Pittsburgh. I just saw the map of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh never gets any love, you know. And I already said Philadelphia, so. Rhode Island. There was a show in the early 2000s called Providence that took place in Rhode Island, obviously, because Providence is the state capital. And you guys kind of know that age-old joke, you know, trying to drive through Rhode Island. Welcome to Rhode Island. You are now leaving Rhode Island. So, yeah, there's not really much I can talk about in terms of Rhode Island. You've got Providence, like I said. Looks like Newport. Looks like that's part of Rhode Island. And that's really kind of it. Like, once you get out of Providence, there's really not a whole lot of other places that look, you know, populated enough. So, yeah, Rhode Island could definitely like maybe use some more press. Because its claim to fame is just being so small. South Carolina. This is actually, I think I mentioned this in an earlier video. I don't know if Tyler Perry's shows take place in Georgia or South Carolina, or if they just take place in different places. I never actually paid enough attention to them to know where they stayed in. So, other than that, I mean, once again, Civil War, colonial, Revolutionary War era. You can do all kinds of stuff there. A lot of historical stuff. In terms of cities, you've got Columbia, the capital, Spartanburg, Greenville, Myrtle Beach. My mom loves Myrtle Beach, you know. Rock Hill, Hilton Head Island. So you got a couple of options up there, down there. Next up is South Dakota. Kind of the same thing as everything else, you know. Western, Civil War. I believe. Let's see. Was it here? Let's see. South Dakota. Was it? I can't remember which Dakota it was that had Deadwood. Is Deadwood actually in South? Is Deadwood actually like a? Let's see. Oh well. Anyway, you've got Pierre, the state capital, Sioux Falls, Rapid City. You got the Black Hills region. Sturgis, that's the famous place where they hold a biker rally. Watertown. So, you got some options in South Dakota. And, hold on, I'm going to check the index and find out if Deadwood is in South Dakota. Let's see, where's the... Because I never actually watched Deadwood, so... Yeah, there's a Deadwood in South Dakota. Is there one in North Dakota? It's like, maybe that's where it was. Nope. So yeah, Deadwood, South Dakota. That was a show that took place there. I never actually watched the whole show. I've been meaning to for a while now, but it always just kind of slipped my mind. All right, so we just got through the S's. So next up is the T's. Let's see, we're at 12 minutes. Got Tennessee, Texas. So yeah, we can actually get through the T's too. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do the T's. We got Tennessee, Nashville. I never actually watched that, but I know that takes place in Nashville. And Memphis Beat. There was a single season of that show. That took place in Memphis, obviously. Can't really think of anything else. But yeah, you got Nashville, which is also the capital. Memphis really could use some more popularity, you know. Knoxville. Let's see. Memphis. It looks like Brownsville might have a good population. Hold on, I think they actually have another map. Yep, they have more maps. Yeah, so you guys, the Johnson City, Kingsport, and Bristol area, which is apparently also known the Tri-Cities. Is that the only map they have on here? So yeah. Could have sworn there was like another location. Oh, Chattanooga. You could always do Chattanooga. But I'm probably missing something in Tennessee. But next up is Texas. You got Walker, both versions of it. You have the far superior version from the late 80s, early 90s, starring Chuck Norris. And then you have the go ahead and not bother to watch it version that's only only came out last couple years and stars Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. So I've watched the first few episodes of that. It's nothing like that. It's not even Walker in name only. It's nothing like so bad. But let's see. Yeah. Anyway, you've also got 911 Austin. That I like that show. That's good. But anyway, you've got obviously you got Austin. I just said that. Then you've got Dallas, Houston, Amarillo, Fort Worth, which is basically also Dallas, Lubbock, Midland, Wichita Falls, El Paso, Waco, McAllen, Killeen. That I already said Lubbock. So, like, oh my God, there's like Corpus Christi, Abilene, Laredo, San Antonio. San Antonio really could use some more really use some more press. Beaumont, like, there's tons of places in Texas. Like, oh my God, there's tons of places. All right, so I think that's it for the teas. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and end there. We're about 16 minutes. So yeah, a lot of options, So I think that's going to be kind of it. Trying to think. I could have sworn I tried to think of I thought of something earlier that I could have like told you guys or something, but nothing's coming to me. So anyway, you guys go on ahead and have a good day, and once again, like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff that everyone else on YouTube says, and also then. Once again, comment down below if I'm missing any TV shows that take place in these states, or if you have any ideas for TV shows or anything like that. Just kind of let me know if you have any ideas for any other, anything else you guys want me to talk about. So, you guys go on ahead and have a good day, and I will see you next time.